going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here, and we're reacting to another episode of The Vampire Diaries, as we're on episode number 5, where I definitely feel like, with the last episode in mind, things definitely got propelled with the first 3 episodes. They were a really solid introductory, but we got to meet some new characters in the last episode that might bear significance in terms of future events, because they seem to harbour acknowledgement of the vampires. So, and of course they were requesting, you know, key items and all of that. They were a bit miffed that Elena did not bring the watch. I've already speculated about the significance that has against the vampires in relation to Damon, and why he needed, of course, the little jewel that he took in the last episode. But yeah, speaking of Damon, yeah, Buddy is locked away with the fact that for Stefan he's a lost cause, and he's going to do more damage than, well, I guess Stefan could try to do good for Damon, try to show that humanity. The result was to poison Damon, and, you know, even though Damon was on top of his game at first, yeah, did not expect Caroline, of course, unknowingly, to stab him in the neck, I guess. But yeah, Damon locked away, Stefan's plan worked, so yeah, like I said, he's obviously going to break out in some capacity, and I already speculated that Caroline might be the key, get that second chance, considering Caroline was very fortunate in the closing moments of the last episode. So yeah, with that said though, let's get into this episode of The Vampire Diaries, episode number 5 of season 1. Let's go.
The entire race, they would face judgment.
Oh,
They
shoot.
sought to re-educate them rather than to punish them.
I mean, that's what he has been trying to do with Damon.
You'll grow weaker and weaker, and eventually you won't be able to move or speak. In a week, your skin will desiccate, and you'll mummify.
Holy
Living corpse.
shit.
Didn't have to be this way.
You made your bed, not lying it. Damn, Stefan.
Not since he left that very vague message 3 days ago. Hi, Elena, I have something I have to do. I'll, explain in a few days.
She's mimicking him. I love it.
Have you called him?
Nope, not going to either.
Ooh.
And you're okay with everything?
It's mine now. It's ugly. Like, get your grubby hands off it.
Oh, I'm intrigued to see, like, the effects of that.
Thanks.
Stefan, where's Damon? He has some serious apologizing to do.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, not the only one.
When's he coming back?
He's not coming back.
See,
I'm sorry.
when he says, I took care of Damon, and then he says that, red flags!
Hell, that you're permitting me to live.
Oof. Oh, that's really...
Mow the lawn. I came to say goodbye, Damon.
Oh, no, Zach!
He might be a nice guy.
There's Matt's seal of approval.
So you think I'm just being paranoid?
I think you should talk to him. Talk to who? I'm so sorry that I'm late.
Just
What
appears.
happened?
John,
I'm sorry?
I know you.
I've seen your face
How
before.
could it be?
I think you have the wrong person, sir.
You haven't aged a day.
Maybe you're confusing him for Angel, right? Oh
sorry.
boy. Oh
Excuse
no.
me.
Oh no.
Can I take you home? And we can talk about...
That guy is just gonna become the domino effect, isn't he, to all of this?
Abandoned buildings and warehouses.
There has to be a private residence.
If they
Not
catch
much harder to
wind
locate
that
than
Stefan
impossible.
looks like
These
someone
creatures are smart. They know
from
how to go
eons
and attack.
ago.
Well, someone who only comes out at night should eventually become obvious.
What about the watch?
I'm working on it.
I knew the Gilberts. That watch is passed down to the men in the family. I'd start with Jeremy.
Hey, Logan.
Oh shoot.
And she was fun. She knew I'd have a good time. But Catherine was also very impatient, entitled, and selfish.
shit.
And, impulsive. Enter Damon.
Yeah, Damon would.
He claims that he was with her first.
Love.
I don't know. I do know
those
that I did some
tendencies.
things that are crippled by her loss.
It's very nice what you did for Stefan. Very romantic.
Well, I was feeling romantic.
Look what I found.
Good on
Elena
Jack.
Gilbert. Take 1 tablet every 4 to 6 hours as needed for pain.
Those are left over from the car accident.
So she won't miss them.
Jeez, Doc.
No,
Here, let me.
How does he feel about
For
Friends?
music, it's pretty much across the board. Dylan, Hendrix, Patsy, Willie, little Kanye. You know what?
Bowie?
I even like that one Miley song. Easy.
I didn't say
Stefan,
anything.
just say Bowie. Come
Hey,
on.
this is for the girl.
Shit. Oh. 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 Oh.
Your face.
Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Stefan.
Oh no. We can't keep doing this game forever though. Like, every time Elena accidentally cuts herself and all of that. So, yeah.
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
Poor bird. I think she's not answering the phone, bird.
Hi.
Hey! The event is called Sexy Suds, you know?
Wow!
Did we just get scolded?
And judged, yeah.
What is it with the shade?
Your car's a POS. I mean, we can watch it, but it's still a POS.
You don't have to be
Rude.
rude.
And rude is ugly up the road with that junker.
You know, maybe it was his father's, who died sadly and left that in his will. Oh wow, Bonnie!
It's the family crest. It's from the Italian Renaissance.
So what happens if you take it off?
It's called lapis lazuli.
Lapis?
You should really take it off.
Mine it in
I can
Minecraft.
put it in my bag.
No, it's Carol. Help me.
I don't think she's gonna answer the phone again, bud.
That'll be $20. I saw you last night. You were talking to a friend of mine at the grill.
Oh, friend. Oh,
Well,
Stefan
I
in the
thought it
friend
was
zone
somebody I
now.
knew. Remember his ring and his brother?
Damon?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh!
Damon Salvatore.
When was this?
It was early June 1953. Yeah,
Oh boy. Oh heckings.
1950.
It makes sense though, like give that second chance, like I said. I mean, she was lucky to be in this episode. When I say lucky to be in this episode, active, I mean.
You're gonna open the door.
Oh boy.
No!
Too late. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is too late. Oh, Zach, no, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it hurts like a mother, doesn't it? I'm hoping. Oh. Caroline got lucky there. Oy. Again. Wow. Oh, shit. Bonnie. Holy shit, Bonnie.
Don't tell anybody. Please.
Oh, how poetic.
We digitized all our archives.
Say that to the vampire.
Pull all the remote.
Dude. Vicky brought the party, please.
Shut up, Tony. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad.
Well, what are we doing partying in a cemetery with a bunch of losers?
Those are my friends.
They're
Yeah, they're a bunch of losers.
Small town lifers. Go home, Jeremy. If I want to feel like crap about myself, I'll just go back to Tyler.
No. Oh my goodness. I mean, Jeremy's in a very, very tough position here. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. I mean, you can make it out, right? You can make it out. Oh no.
Magic, no mysticism, no immortality. There is nothing that defies rational thought.
Yeah, there is nothing about this that, you know, is legit, but what the heck?
I don't know what's happening to me. I know, dear.
The Grams?
People are supposed to be who they say they are and not lie.
No!
Or hide their true selves.
No.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hey man, just looking for the...
Get him, Jer!
How can I deny what's right in front of me? Someone who never grows old,
1953.
never gets hurt.
Oh my god, your hand. Is it
Yeah,
deep? What is
yeah.
it?
All of these things are starting to not make sense
Someone
for
who
her.
changes in
Your face.
girls bitten.
What is that? Oh my god, what happened
Wait, is she gonna deduce it on her own? Vampires?
Did you say what kind of animal it was?
Because she's not stupid.
She said it was a vampire.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
There's something I have to tell you.
No, Vicky, don't! Don't! It's...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's a trap!
I gotcha.
And he got you. Shit, it's real. It's real. Oh, wait. What if Elena's gonna be at the door? Oh,
are you?
no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. I mean, these last two episodes have just hottened up in terms of the drama escalating. Because of what happened to Damon in the last episode. Just, yeah, because of everything that went down. Learning more about the Salvatore brothers. And then this episode happens where Elena's just putting two and two together. Like, the math is adding for her. It doesn't make, like, you have all of these abnormalities and all of that. You have all of these things that just are very, very, you know, I don't know, curious. They throw you into a bit of a mystique, and your mind starts to add things together. And like I said, she's not stupid. It's not like, oh, what's a vampire or whatever. So, and but yeah, it's also still unbelievable because, you know, they're just a work of fiction, right? So it overwhelms your mind when when it starts to think about the prospect. Could vampires actually exist? But I think it's all kicking off here in the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's kicking off all over, really. If you really want to be specific, it's not just, of course, the big moment that Elena finds out about Stefan. Of course, I do expect him next episode to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, vampires? What are they? And, of course, Elena's going to be like, don't treat me as if I'm a dumbass. Okay, I've done the math. I've pieced everything together. That guy says that you look familiar. The news clippings don't lie. You know, I've got everything added together. Don't tell me that 2 and 2 equals 7 or whatever. Okay? So, yeah. But it's like what it's what Matt said, really, to Stefan about the fact that she's gonna find out eventually, and you can't keep hiding the truth from her. So you're gonna have to come out with the full beans, because there is an inevitability that she's going to find out. So, and, you know, you can try to attain for normality, but normality is just thrown out the window. Like, especially when Bonnie is there as well, like, with her Wicker ability. So, and then you've got Damon on the loose, who's going to continue terrorizing and all of that, and we'll get to him in a minute. But you're just going to have to come out with it, Stefan. And, yeah, I mean, the worst thing she could do is stake you, so... But of course, he doesn't want to lose her as well. But I mean, I think you'll risk that more if you're gonna if you're gonna play coy with her. She's got everything calculated, and you know there's no running from it anymore. So it's your move, Stefan. At the end of the day. But yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. But like I said, it's all kicking off all over because obviously you've got Elena finding out. Logan's now got the pocket watch, which is great. Hopefully Jeremy decks him or whatever, but yeah. But yeah, Damon's on the loose, poor Zach. Rip. But yeah, not just F's in the chat for Zach, but Vicky it seems as well. And I could see her story ending here. Because obviously there was a close moment in episode 1. But I could see things ending here, especially with the whole, you know, Tyler, Jeremy, Vicky debacle, and how there was a bit of disrespect in terms of Vicky taking Elena's pills, which, you know, Jeremy had every right to be pissed off at. And, you know, I did get a sense of discomfort, like, from the very get-go in terms of, like, Vicky just deciding to get high and all of that. And I was, you know, low-key hoping that, okay, well, maybe Jeremy's going to be in a better place, you know, since Vicky has come to him rather than Tyler. But no, she just tried to agitate things really in terms of like the pills and all of that. So can't really blame Jeremy for just being done with her shit. But yeah, I can see her definitely being dead. Big statement for Damon after his escape. And not just that, though, but I can't see them dragging out the whole situation with Vicky in terms of Tyler or Jeremy. You know, pick your poison. But, you know, maybe she will live. Miraculously. But yeah, Damon. I mean, first off... I did call it, I guess, with Caroline. I don't know if that was kind of obvious that Caroline would be the one to set him free. But I was more so thinking, okay, this is gonna give her a second chance in Damon's eyes. Oh no, Damon was ready to kill her again. So and this is the second time in a row that she got lucky. Because, obviously, she barely survived at the end of the last episode. And then this episode, she was very, very fortunate that he didn't have his ring. Otherwise, yeah, we'd have someone else dead. We'd have, I guess, 3... Like, I don't want to say they're big names because it's only, like, 5 episodes, and I'm sure out of the many seasons of the Vampire Diaries, we're going to have a plethora of bigger names come about in this show. But in terms of my watching experience, I'm only 5 episodes in, and they obviously do stand out. We've gotten a bit of about these characters. So, you know, people like Zach, people like Vicky, they do stand out. And Caroline could have been someone else, the third big name in this episode, to just completely die. So thankfully, she was very fortunate that he didn't have his ring. Obviously, Stefan taking good precautions in making sure that Damon rots away. And that was the plan, really. I really loved, of course, what he described to Damon, what will happen to him as he withers away, really. About the fact that he brought up the, I guess, traditions of what happened in the Dark Ages. About a vampire's actions posing a risk to their kind, really. So, and how he was willing to let him rot for 50 years, I think it was, and then, okay, we'll see how things go there. So, I really loved exploring that aspect of things. So, yeah, but it was, see, my thing is, I would not have attended Damon whatsoever when he was calling out or anything like that, because it could just, because knowing Damon, it could have just like you just, yeah, sure, you don't know if he's actually struggling or whatever, but still he needs to struggle. And even so, if he's crying for help, you don't know if he's playing you like a damn fiddle or not, so it's not worth the risk. So and Zach was really fortunate the first time around. Second time, not so much. So, yeah. So yeah, but it was a really solid episode. I'm very intrigued to find out a bit more about Bonnie, because her powers are manifesting more and more, to the point where it's just getting a real, like, with that other person where, of course, she exploded the water. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there was a bit of satisfaction there, just with the way that she called out that guy about his choice of car, and it's like, wow, really? But then, of course, things got really dire when the car set on fire and all of that, and she was zoned in as well, so she had no reel in until Stefan emerged. And Stefan seems to have a bit of an inkling about her being, possessing some wicked abilities, seemingly. So, yeah, so there is that acknowledgement, but it's getting a cause for concern, really, for poor Bonnie. So, but it is also a story that I am really invested in finding out a bit more about. So, yeah. Yeah, really good stuff. And then Caroline, of course, like I said, with her freeing Damon, it was something that I called. But, yeah, she was in a bit of a rut with this episode, with her not, being completely out of the loop and all of that. And, yeah, like, it is just a very interesting story with her as well, and her mum, I guess. And that retort about her dad was just, ooh, spicy. But, yeah, I mean, she's in a very confuddling situation at this moment, with just, you know, how Damon has trapped her and all of that, and just her state of mind at the minute. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm going to be very intrigued to see what the next episode's going to bring, because there is no hiding, really, for Stefan anymore. I mean, he has tried, but you can only go so far, right? And, you're, like I said, you do risk the idea of damaging yourself even further by continuing to lie and all of that. And you know, you can't risk that when Elena shows up on your doorstep saying, okay, who are you? I want the deets and all of that. And this episode was a very big episode in terms of knowing who you are, really, because Elena was at her limit, I would say. And now it's just become a bit of an overwhelming situation, because it's like, well, I found out about this. I found out that you're a vampire. That's what the math is saying. So you need to tell me everything. So this is going to be a bit of a massive trip for her, because of the fact that you know, she might get the full truth about Catherine and all of that. Well, I say the full truth. Is she going to find out about the prospect that she looks like her? I feel like those details will be omitted, but you know, just stuff about about, you know, Stefan, him being a vampire, same with Damon, and just everything that entails about that. That's gonna come about, really. So, yeah. Because he can't keep skirting around this. It's gonna, like, if he tries, I feel like he will try one last desperate attempt to make to think, okay, vampires, what are you talking about? Haha. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying about vampires. It's gonna be this last attempt, and then Elena's just gonna, obviously, understandably, bollock him. And And then that's where the reality has to sink in for Stefan. He can't do this anymore. He has to tell the truth. He has to tell Elena the full beans. Yeah. So, it is going to be very interesting to delve into the next episode with that ending in mind. But I really thought that this episode was spicy because, like I said, I think it's all kicking off for everyone, really. Because Bonnie, with her abilities, manifesting more and more. Vicky dead, Damon's on the run. And I have a feeling that Damon is not going to take what happened, I guess, at the end of the last episode and the events of this episode. I don't think he's going to take this too lightly, so... Yeah, shit could kick off in the next episode now that I guess he's got a bit more juice in him after snacking on Vicky as if, he has just gone on hunger strike for 4 days and, you've just been invited to an all-you-can-eat buffet. So, he's not going to take what happened, mainly in this episode, lightly. And that's going to cause some confuddling situations when, obviously, Stefan is pouring his heart out to Elena and be like, this happened, that happened, yada, yada, yada. So, but... After that, affirming what she believes, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen about their relationship from here onwards. So, but yeah, pretty stellar episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!